fragile blue. Every road remembers footsteps of dreams that barely grew. Fields still breathing broken whispers, rice bends low like humble hands. We learned early how to carry more than fits inside a land. We don't speak our pain too loudly, we let silence do its part. Some truths are held together by the beating of a heart. Small land, wonderful Cambodia, we're the soul the world can't see. We're made of tears and tenderness and quiet dignity. If beauty lives inside survival, if love is where we stand, small land, wonderful Cambodia, still holding every scarred hand. The river moves like memories, slow and heavy, deep with names. It carries stories never written, lost without the blame. Lanterns drift like broken wishes across the evening air. Each one holds a silent prayer for someone not still there. We tried to leave the past behind us, but it walks us home at night, teaching us forgiveness is choosing not to fight. Small land, wonderful Cambodia, not loud but standing true. We've known the weight of sorrow and what mercy has to do. If peace is learned through patience, when anger feels so strong, small land, wonderful Cambodia, we've been learning all along. Old temples rise in tired grace, stone cracked by sun and rain. They've seen belief turn into fire, they've seen hope return again. I touch the walls and feel the time, cold, honest, slow and wise. They say we stand because we've been, not because we never cried. Night falls soft on crowded towns, lights dim one by one. Families speak of ordinary days when the work is done. We talk of food and weather, of tomorrow's fragile plans, but silence knows the heavier truths we keep in trembling hands. We don't ask the world for pity, we don't ask to be saved. We ask that love be stronger than the nightmares we outlived. Small land, wonderful Cambodia, with a heart both weak and brave, we carry loss like sacred ash from every unmarked grave. If unity is holding pain without passing it on, small and wonderful Cambodia, we walk toward the dawn. If the world could hear our breathing in the hush before we speak, they'd know our strength was never loud, it learned to stay when weak. We lost our tears still in our eyes. We don't pretend the wounds are gone. We just refuse the lies. If healing starts with listening and saying when it's home. Small and wonderful Cambodia, guarding fragile hearts. Morning breaks on quiet streets like touching tired stone. Every shadow holds a story of standing here alone. Flags move softly in the air, not proud but calm and warm, like hearts that learn to keep on beating long after hope was torn. We don't shout our suffering, we don't dress it bright. Some truths are carried silently through every restless night. The world watches Cambodia stand with tears behind its eyes. A nation shaped by memory that never learned to lie. If strength is rising anyway, we need still understand. The world watches Cambodia stand. The river knows the names we lost. It hums them as it flows through fields where sorrow planted roots and silence learned to grow. Lanterns float like fragile dreams across the darkened stream, each one holding someone's wish for what might have been. We remember every promise that the past could never keep. Some wounds don't fade with daylight, they only learn to sleep. The world watches Cambodia stand, not fearless but still here. We've learned the cost of hatred, we've lived inside the fear. If peace means choosing gentleness with trembling open hands, the world watches Cambodia stand. Old temples breathe in evening light, their cracks filled up with rain. They've seen belief turn into fire and faith be born from pain. Their silence teaches patience, their stillness answers why. They stand because they learned to bend, not because they didn't cry. Night arrives without a sound, homes glow soft and low. Families sit with unspoken truths they're not ready yet to show. We talk of work and ordinary days, of weather, food and sleep, but silence holds the heavier things we promise still to keep. We don't ask the world for pity, we don't ask to be saved. We ask that love be stronger than the violence we outlived. The world watches Cambodia stand with scars it doesn't was never allowed. It learned to stay when weak. We buried dreams, we buried bones, we buried yesterday. But we refused to bury love or let compassion fade. We stand for those who never could, for voices turned to dust, for children learning softer words like mercy, truth, and trust. Standing doesn't mean unbroken, it means choosing not to hate. It means walking through the darkness even when love feels late. The world watches Cambodia stand through sorrow, through the rain. We don't claim to have the answers, we only name the pain. If healing starts with listening and staying when it's hard, the world watches Cambodia stand. But dawn returns with careful light, bare feet on cooling ground. Monks chant of letting go, of loss, of peace that can be found. I bow my head, but lift my heart, still heavy, still sincere. Some wounds don't ask for closing, they ask us to stay near. The sky turns blue above the land that learned to cry and pray. We don't forget where we've been, we carry it each day. Cambodia stand with a future shaped by truth. We'll teach our children gentler songs than the ones we learned in youth. If hope is rising anyway, though history still calls, the world watches Cambodia stand. We stand for all. So let our story travel far, not as a cry for blame, but as a quiet promise kept in love's enduring name. The world watches Cambodia stand, not because we never fell, but because we rose together and chose peace still. The sun comes up slow on a wounded land, golden light on tired stone. Every road remembers broken dreams, too heavy to walk alone. Children laugh where silence lived, but echoes still remain. Footprints of a painful past press deep into the rain. We learn to smile through quiet tears, to breathe through unseen scars. Some nights we count our losses like distant fading stars. Cambodia rising for the world with a heart both soft and strong. We've carried grief for far too long, but still we're moving on. If hope is born from suffering, if peace is learned through pain, Cambodia rising for the world. Through sorrow we remain. Light comes gently to the towns, shutters close, lights dim. Families gather close inside while the past knocks on the wind. We speak of work, of ordinary days, of food, of rain, of sleep. But silence knows the heavier truths we're not ready yet to speak. We learned survival wasn't living, but it taught us how to care. Some hearts break open wider after learning such despair. Cambodia rising for the world with trembling open hands. We don't pretend the wounds are gone, we only choose to stand. If unity means holding pain without passing it on, Cambodia rising for the world from dusk into the dawn. If the world could feel our history in the hush before we speak, they know our strength was never loud, it learned to stay when weak. We buried dreams, we buried bones, we buried yesterday, but we refuse to bury love or let compassion fade. We rise not clean, we rise not proud, we rise with heavy eyes, carrying ghosts with gentleness so no new ones arise. Peace isn't born from victory, it grows where tears have been. In choosing not to hate again, in choosing to begin. Cambodia rising for the world through scars that still remain. We don't ask for understanding, just don't ignore the pain. If healing starts with listening and staying when it's hard, Cambodia rising for the world, guarding fragile hearts. Morning walks in barefoot light, monks chant of letting go. They say all things are passing winds, yet some pass far too slow. I bow my head, but not my hope. I've learned what loss can teach, that peace begins inside the soul before it's in our reach. The sky turns blue above the land that learned to cry and pray. We don't forget where we've been, we carry it our way. Cambodia rising for the world with a future shaped by truth. We'll teach our children gentler songs than the ones we learned in youth. If love can rise from broken ground and still refuse to fall, Cambodia rising for the world. We rise for all. So let our story travel far, not as a warning, but a light, that even in the deepest dark, a nation learns to rise. Cambodia rising for the world, not because we never bled, but because we chose compassion and lifted hope instead.